Hi, ever wonder what it's like to work another profession or live in the underworld? Listen to unsuspecting riders give a 10 to 15 minute personal masterclass as I spontaneously interview them as they enter my taxi. I'm your host, Simon Rushton, and this is Taxi Chronicles. Morning. Yes, we're back with another rider, another episode. Today we've got an interesting guy. He's been in the dance scene, in the rave scene, doing his own dance, and now he does a bit of rapping, but he also end up being a family man. So we're just going to hear his story and see what he's learned, what he can share with us. So nice to have you here today, mate.
Hello, thank you very much.
Okay, so tell us, what, so you said you started dancing and getting into rave scene at 18. What compelled you to do dance? What kind of dance is it?
So I started to go raving at 18, drum and bass raving with my family and friends. That was old school drum and bass, also like new school drum and bass. Fell in love with it straight away. Different kind of approach to drum and bass music, how you dance to it or how you vibe to it. It's not more of a simple 1-2 step. It's more like freestyle dancing, just dancing, going a bit crazy. And I really enjoyed that from being young. I just fell in love with it, and then going out raving, you meet a lot of new people from dancing, and I realised I kind of had the gift there, and a lot of people came to my attention. A lot of people were just approaching me like, oh, how did you learn how to dance and things like that, and then I was like, oh, I must have some kind of talent here, I'll push it. And then going house raving, I'll go to a house rave, I was like, shuffling, what's this? And from there I learned how to shuffle, and people were like, you're a really good shuffler, and I was like, I must have something here because I can catch these new techniques for dancing very quickly. And then from then I used to be known as the dancer. Like everyone used to see me, like, there's the dancer, the guy that loves to dance and music, and the guy that has some kind of a talent. So from there I just fell in love with it and danced for like many years for raving after that. Yeah, it was very good, man. I used to enjoy it a lot.
Okay. So you said you went to Ibiza and all those places.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Awesome, mate. Went to Ibiza for a 7-day event. That was just mad, going to all the most best venues in Ibiza.
Manumission,
all them, mate.
Yeah,
like
Yep. Bass, Bora.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, the majority of them. It was really good, mate. Ibiza was, especially some of the venues. Like one of them had a massive pool in the middle of it. The pool used to fill up, and then you just jump in the pool. Everyone's raving, jumping into the pool, like in the middle of a dance. Like, you know, I mean, it's mad. I used to proper enjoy it. Went to Amsterdam 3 times. I smoke weed as well, so you go to a rave, you go into the smokers area, you're smoking a joint in the smokers area. Like even that was just very crazy to be able to do that in a building, be able to smoke weed in a building. So that was really cool as well. Went to Spain as well for another drum and bass event. Like drum and bass was my main go-to for many years. So yeah, I went to Spain also. Went to a lot of festivals, for like camping festivals. I think I went to over 100, at least 100 raves and a good 10-15 festivals.
What did you say you learnt from those raves?
What I learned is you can get along with anyone. Take the risk, talk to people. Like everyone, this day and age, especially now because of coronavirus, everyone's a bit too nervous to talk to each other. But approach someone, talk to them. You most likely will become friends, and that's how I made lots of friends with lots of people. Was just taking the risk and talking to people.
Okay, that's good. What's the impact you want to have on the world? Because you're doing, tell us about the impact. Because why I ask that is because you say you rap now.
Yeah.
And you do rap about mental health, and things like that. So tell us about that and why you do that.
A few years back, I had a mental breakdown. I ain't gonna lie. From young, I got kicked out of my house. I had to basically defend for myself, and that grew me a bit more stronger. And the only way I could really express myself or get through to other people is just writing lyrics. I was writing lyrics from young anyways, from like 14, more of the gangster rap, but I got out of that from young and just found out that I can write like bars about depression and hopefully reach out to people about that, which I have been. And I think like it does help, because when I do like spit my lyrics to some people are like, oh, that's actually really deep. Like they can understand that, because it's more telling a story than it's rapping about shit. It's more about better to express yourself through your lyrics to make other people understand your story, and hopefully help other people going through the same thing, help them understand that you're not alone. Do you know what I mean? Other people are going through this, and if I can get through it, if I can go through these dark moments, so can you.
Do you want to spin something now, something short?
Yeah, I can do. Let me think. It's so devastating. Seems like the end of the world's in the waiting, but the sun, the guns, the countries are creating. Ain't brainwashed, my mind's been awakened. Spit real bars, not hyping or faking. Spitting the truth, there'll be a risk that I'll be taking. It's about giving, not taking. Fixing, not breaking. Loving, not hating. So I'm not breaking. I'm just loving. No, I'm not hating. Your imagination's what I'm taking. Spitting the truth in the booth, you can see that I'm shaking. Bags around my eyes, long days, you can see that I'm aged in. Real me's caged in. Trying to break through the scene and don't know what I'm facing. But these are the bars that I'm stating. Whoever is hating. Get warmed up, you can see that I'm baking. I'll leave it as that.
So where can people find you? That's very good.
Check me out on Instagram, Mr. McGrory93, MCGRORY. Yeah, I'm out on Instagram, on Facebook as well, Alex McGrory. Yeah, just check me out, man. I'm a friendly guy. I'm always about.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thanks a lot for that.
Nice, man.
And we wish you well, and you're doing a great service.
Yeah, thank you very much. You too, boss.
We hope you liked that interview. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get the latest daily episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economy and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources? Then listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you will hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m.